Problem is, I was walking around Walmart and was walking down their tool aisle and ran across this. In my quest to organize my stuff, which I haven't really done for 30 years, man, I just like have stuff strewn all over the garage, you know. Something in the toolbox here, something over there, and if I was doing some project, I was going to like 10 different places getting my different stuff. So I finally decided for my electrical work, when I'm working in the driveway, I'm going to make a box. I'll have all my electrical tools in it, and all my electrical repair stuff, so I can solder, I can splice, I can electrical tape, I can I have all my wire loom, all my pieces for heat shrinking, all the different connectors, yeah, and all the cool tools all in one spot. Okay, but then I realized, well, I need my wire, and I need my wire loom also. So this box is 2 parts, and it rolls. It's got wheels on the back. It's kind of cool. It has a little handle that folds up and down. It's worked pretty good. And this bottom part holds all my big stuff. So it has a little latch here on the side that you just pop up. Another one over here. This comes off. And here's all my different colored wire. Black, red. What is all that? That's all heat shrink of all different sizes, all different brands. Look at that giant stuff in there, man. So a bunch of that stuff. Here's a bunch of weird electrical connectors, fuses, crimps, alligator clips, a bunch of extra stuff, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Small pieces of wire loom. So I did finally buy the big rolls of wire loom, 100 feet, I think, in 1/4, 3/8, and 1/2 from Amazon. They're about 15 bucks for a 100-foot roll, plus or minus. And that's saved me so much money and time in just having that. So I don't keep that in here because they're so bulky, but blue wire. Hey, here's some trailer wiring in case I have to rewire a trailer, which I've had to do a couple times. Yellow, green, and what's that a spool of? Oh, this is some cool stuff my buddy got me. Expandable sleeving for protecting your wires. Cool stuff. So, yeah, all this is in here. Okay, and then getting everything back in is a little bit of a hassle. Okay, so black and red, most common wires that I use at the top. Put that on it, latch that down, roll it out of the driveway, roll it across the property, roll it over to the trailer. If I'm working on one of the trailers out on the property or somewhere else out in the greenhouse, works well. Problem is, I was walking around Walmart and was walking down their tool aisle and ran across this. And I thought, I don't need another box. And then I thought, well, maybe I do. Well, maybe I don't. So I played with it for a while and I left. Come back a couple days later, looked at it again, played with it some more, left. Holds a lot of stuff, man. I mean, look at that. So, 41 bucks, 24 wide, 15 inches deep, and 16 inches high. A 3-year warranty. Wow, that's amazing. So again, 2 wheels, have to kind of roll it around. Will hold more stuff. But you know, it's okay. Is this a DeWalt box? Is this a Milwaukee box? Absolutely not. Is this a DeWalt box? Yes. Are they tough? Yeah. And I use it as a step stool. I keep it over in the corner of my garage. When I need something off the top shelf, I climb on it. And it's awesome. And you can stack these. And these aren't cheap, but they are awesome. So, and is this as tough as a DeWalt or a Milwaukee box? No, I'm not going to jump on this. I mean, this would not stand up. I would break it, right, if I stood on it. It's not meant to be stood on. But this is what I liked about it. These things right here. I like the idea of being able to put my, you know, my soldering iron, my solder, my wire strippers, so they're not all jumbled in a box, my little torch. some extra butane, you know, just stuff like that. Some stuff that I use a lot, that I use frequently, that can be right here on the top that I can grab quickly and I can see quickly because it's spread out and it's a thin layer. It's not in this big deep box that's that deep, you know, and I'm digging around trying to find stuff. So I like this about it. It clicks closed. You know, it looks like it's got a lot of room inside. My wonder is if everything in that box that all my wiring stuff is in is going to fit in here, and can I make it work and make it work better? Let's try it. Okay. You know, that's not a bad step to do, to have to take that off to get in the stuff in the bottom. Not a big deal, but hey, if this makes it a little easier, let's try it out. Red wire, black wire. We're going to try to keep this stuff on the top right here. Wire, heat shrink I use a lot. Blue wire, hardly at all. That go on the bottom. These connectors, fuses, switches, stuff like that. I might use trailer wiring, probably not often. Yellow, not often. A little bit of wire loom. We can keep that out. Green, probably not using it often. Okay, so now wire loom, switches, heat shrink, red wire, black wire. There's still a lot of room here. All right. Let's see about this other box. Oh, look, here's some more wire loom. Heat shrink kits. It's cheaper to buy your own heat shrink in big rolls and cut it yourself, but it's so convenient having these. I pick up these once in a while at Harbor Freight just to have them, just because they're so convenient. All right, so there's some electrical connectors. That's a Harbor Freight one right there. You'll recognize that. This is these are heat shrink ones off Amazon, and I just got them for the different sizes. I usually don't heat shrink these. I usually cut the plastic off, crimp them down, and then solder everything, and then put my own heat shrink, slide my own heat shrink up and heat shrink it on, because I like to solder all my connections. Okay, well, all that stuff fit nicely in the bottom. There's still kind of some room to spare, it looks like. I can, you know, I could stack these still not quite that high, but a couple high. Got some more room still. That's good. Let's see how it goes together on the top here. So it looks like you have to have that apart to open these. There's no way to open these otherwise. But, let's see. Soldering iron could go there. Torch drops right there. Ooh. Super cool. 12-volt tester. There's some more crimp connectors. We can throw those down there. Oh, zip ties. Gotta have zip ties. Yep. This is electrical tape. Cheap one there. Some 6040 rosin core solder. And then different colors of electrical tape. And maybe what I should do is do something like this. Liquid electrical tape. I don't even know if it's any good anymore. Oh yeah, kinda. Gotta have one of those. Probably don't need two of these, but there are two of them here. Okay. Test leads could probably go down here just because they're kind of Everything fits. Nice. Okay, now I got a project I got to do. Soldering irons there. Solder, 12-volt testers, jumper leads, torch, knife, wire cutters, all important zip ties, all the electrical tape of all different colors, which is obviously necessary. All the connectors seem to fit down here okay. Yeah, easily accessible. All right. HART, if you're watching this video, thank you for making these labels easy to peel off. They don't leave junk on the... I don't know if I can say the same for the Walmart label. Yep, came off pretty easy. Nice. And here's the only drawback I see with this box for my garage right now is the footprint. As far as this size versus that size. A little bit narrower, not as wide. So this makes less of a footprint on the floor in my garage. I can still stack about the same lightweight stuff on top of this or on top of that box. You know, nothing heavy, nothing's going to break it, but I'm not going to be standing on either one. But this does take up a little bit smaller, makes a little bit smaller footprint. Old box. I mean, it was starting to squish out here and here. I was loading it down, cramming it with way too much stuff. It's done a good job. It still works. I'll probably use it for something else. New box.